What's up, kinfolk? Bubba and the old man back here again with another video. Today, we're talking recruiting.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going running all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football.
All right, so Saturday, as far as star power, was probably the biggest recruiting weekend Auburn has had in maybe, 3 to 6 years.
Yeah, I think we showed them a lot. We fought for the first 3 quarters. Of course, the fourth quarter didn't go as planned. But we got Drew Bobo to commit, which we've been waiting for him to commit for so long. It's looking like we're about to pick up Eston Harris.
Yeah.
He's like, I think we all but have him.
Yeah, and these are people we need.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously they can block,
Mm-hmm.
or they wouldn't be recruited. I'm not big on star power, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. It really don't matter to me none. There's going to be a difference in talent. You always are going to have your best. Then you're going to have that group of guys that could be up there talent-wise with the best. They just need a coach to pull it out of them.
Yeah, Drew Bobo is a left tackle, a pure left tackle. Eston Harris is a right tackle, and it seems like they're pretty close. Eston Harris, I'll show it on the screen, he retweeted or quote-tweeted Drew Bobo's commitment, and he looks like he's on the verge. We picked up Colby Smith last year. We picked up another 6'7" interior offensive lineman last year.
Yeah.
So this is just, we're continuing to build the offensive line from the ground up. And like right here we're going after a ton of offensive linemen. Riley Quick, a 4-star, a big tackle.
Yeah, but he's committed right now to play baseball for Alabama.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to pull him in both sports, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Inez Cooper, who's just a massive human. 6'6", 330. He was 390. Wasn't he like 399?
I forget, man, but he's raw.
Yeah.
He's one that's going to take a couple of years, but the talent is there.
Yeah, it looks like we'll probably move him to guard just based off his size.
Maybe, maybe not. It depends on how he develops.
And obviously Eston Harris. Then we have a guy who I think is huge for us is Antavious Tay Woody.
Yeah.
That would be huge if we could pull him from Florida State.
Yeah, he is a offensive guard / defensive tackle. So that means, him being a defensive tackle and an offensive lineman, that means you got more athletic ability.
Yeah, he can play both guard and tackle. On his recruiting profile, he's a tackle, but in the story I read, he's a guard, so there's no telling. And it's really big for us to be going after all these offensive linemen. We got way more that we're going after, but I was not about to write them all down.
Yeah, I mean,
it's at least 10.
We don't want to sit here and spit it all out there. The video would be 45 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like we're prioritizing
the ones that we feel from what we've read, we have the most legitimate shot of getting.
Yeah. Well, and it looks like Harsin is prioritizing offensive line and receivers. Because we're going after Darius Clemens, who I think we have a real shot. I give us a 50-50 shot at him right now.
And he's from Oregon.
Yeah. I think his first option's Penn State, then it's us and Oregon.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I think we have, you said earlier that we have built a real good relationship with his parents.
And him, but, that's another big thing is recruiting is all about relationships. I've said this on here before. Everything I've read, you got to build that relationship with the family and the recruit.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like this staff is really prioritizing the family along with the recruit.
Yeah.
Clemens, he's from the film I've watched, which hadn't been a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find a whole lot on him, but he looks like, and he's got the body type as a number 1 receiver.
Yeah. I mean, he's a big dude. He's 6'3". He ran a 4.3. He's explosive.
Yeah.
And he catches the ball with his damn hands.
Yes.
That is a big thing for me.
Another another wide receiver recruit that we're going after, I think we have a legitimate shot at getting, is in South Carolina.
Antonio Williams.
Oh, and he is another number one receiver.
He's a freaking rocket, man. I saw a punt return he took back, and it's just, he hit the sideline, and he was just blowing past all the little white kids on that punt return team. He hit the sideline going about half speed, and he just turned it on, and he went straight to the house.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have an SEC caliber receiver playing high school football.
Yeah. I mean, he is lightning in a bottle. And another thing I like is there's nothing wrong with having multiple number one or X receivers.
Yeah.
That if you have multiple, that means you got receivers that can play, the X, the Y, the Z. It don't matter.
Antonio Williams does strike me more as a Z receiver, a guy who's going to play off the ball. He's not going to be lined up on the line of scrimmage. They're going to put him in motion a lot,
right?
Just because of his explosion. He might not have 4.3 speed. He may just be a 4.4 guy, but he is elusive, and he can just turn it on like that.
Right, but I mean, kind of like last year at Florida, Kadarius Toney. Everybody knew he was the number one receiver, but he did not play the X.
Yeah, the X is... Kadarius Toney's kind of different because he didn't have 4.3, 4.4 speed. He had made 4.45.
He's real
4.5.
shifty, Yeah. I'm not comparing him as in size and speed. I'm just saying everybody knew he was the number one receiver on the team, but he did not play the number one receiver spot.
Yeah, and we desperately... Both these guys will come in and get playing time.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, we do have talented receivers. We can't put it together right now. They're young. Kobe Hudson's young. Demetrius Robertson, I don't know what's wrong with him, but he can't catch the dang football. Shedrick Jackson, he just doesn't have SEC X receiver talent. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But we're going after a lot of big guys, too. Drake Bowen is a
linebacker, right?
He's class 2023, but it's looking like, I think since all of our starting linebackers are going to be gone after next year, he will commit. I think that he will pick us because this is the team that he can come in and get immediate playing time, and he talked about the warm weather and everything. I think we got a 25-30% shot at pulling him away from Notre Dame. Obviously, he's close to Notre Dame, so it is a long shot.
Yeah.
But we're the only other team I think that's in the race.
But the thing is I don't see this staff backing away.
Mm-mm.
Okay, because
we got three guys that are already committed on this list.
Our previous staff, they would back off recruits. Mm-hmm. Like, say, if they were on the recruit and were recruiting him for, a while, and then Alabama jumps in on him, you would a lot of times see our recruiting staff back away from him.
Yeah, and that was so frustrating because we were getting solid recruits. We were having top 10 recruiting classes, but it's just when you're in the Southeastern Conference, not only do you have to go up against SEC recruiters, which is obviously Alabama and Georgia, who are going to pull 5 stars. You also got to recruit against Texas.
You got to recruit against USC. They recruit Florida and Georgia.
Yeah.
You got to recruit against Ohio State. They recruit Florida and Georgia.
Yeah, we're in
Notre Dame recruits the nation.
Yeah, and it seemed like they would be okay with getting the fifth or sixth best quarterback in Alabama. That's not bad. But I wanted Bryce Young from Southern California.
Right.
Why ain't we? Harsin seems like he is running these guys down. Our recruiters are doing a great job. If there's one thing Mike Bobo can do, it is recruit like an MFer.
Yeah.
Derek Mason's doing a solid job. I mean, he's never really gotten huge recruits, but he's doing okay.
But I mean, he's doing well coming from where he come from, which was Stanford, high IQ.
Yeah, you got to be real smart.
Vanderbilt, high IQ.
Yeah. And Zach Etheridge doing a great job. We got Trey Donaldson, who hasn't played yet this high school year, but he is a dog at safety.
Yeah.
And he's a big basketball guy. Our guys are we have the 40th best class right now. But I don't think we finish. I don't think we leave December outside of the top 25 in the recruiting class.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say, come signing day, early signing day in December. I think we're loaded. I'm not going to say we got over 20. I'm going to say we leave early signing day with somewhere between 12 to 16 signatures.
Yeah, and our recruiting class is very good at this point, but we have a first-year coach.
Yes.
And it's not like Gus, who was recruiting guys the year he left Auburn, came back, and he just came back, and, it's Chiswick's guys, but, he helped recruit the majority of them. So, and there wasn't as much turnover in the staff as there was when Harsin came in, and he's coming from recruiting in the Midwest Conference.
Yeah,
something
the
like
Northwest, that. Pacific Northwest, whatever you want to call it,
and
Mountain West.
And we already have one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, in my opinion, at Holden Gurnier. We have him locked in. He seems like a Harsin type guy.
Yeah, he's recruiting for us already.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to put out there. I think his name is Woodyard.
Oh, Woodyard. Yeah, I got him.
He's a linebacker who's committed to Alabama,
and we're running him down.
And I mean, they are on him like stink on poo.
Yeah. He was at Auburn versus UGA, and he will be back for the Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
I think that if we can keep the game close for the majority of the game, he's going to feel that crowd. He's going to see it, and he's going to want to come in and try and take them down.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than being at Jordan Hare Stadium when Auburn beats Alabama. I've never been, and I hope I get to go, but it is crazy. I bet it is insane when just seeing them storm the field in 2013.
Yeah.
It looks like there is nothing quite like that. Like the next time Michigan beats Ohio State, if it's in Michigan, I think it will be that type of atmosphere.
Right. Another thing is, one of the big selling points that we do have going for us at Auburn is we need you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look, like they could pitch them something like along the lines of this. Look, we kept the game with Georgia close for a half. If we would have had players we could rotate in the second half, maybe that game turns out to be, a 20-10 game or a 24-10 game rather than a 24-point blowout.
Yeah, and I feel like that was one of the main selling points on a guy like Darius Clemens. If we have him on that fourth down, I think he gets away from that guy. He gets more separation. He gets his hands on that ball and he scores that touchdown.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what the recruiters are going to be telling him.
Yeah, they could tell him, look, we believe, you could have got separation and caught that ball. We got selling points. The one main selling point we have is you come here, nobody's job's safe. You can play, you win the job.
Yeah, and that's one thing I think Harsin is good at. Is he is going to play the best players regardless.
Yeah, I don't care if you're a true freshman or
that's
a fifth-year senior.
I don't think Tank might not be hurt, and it's just Jarquez Hunter might just be better right now, or he's performing better in practice. That's why he's getting more playing time. Well, Tank would have never been benched last year, ever. He would have never, and he didn't even get the start job coming into the year. And I know he was probably better at camp. Based off what I saw last year, he is a better running back than Sean Shivers.
Yeah,
100%. He should have started that first game. He is a better running back than DJ Williams.
Yes.
And I think Gus he didn't play the best players, or he didn't make his position coaches play the best players.
Gus told them who to play.
Yeah.
I know that. From what I've read. Gus was severe micromanager, and he told them who to play. But that's neither here nor there. I think that every assistant has autonomy to make the call who's the best to play. I think Will Friend is the one who picks the offensive lineman that plays. I think now it was Cornelius Williams, but I think now it's what's his name?
Kesau?
Yeah, Kesau. I think he's deciding on what receivers get in the game. You know, I think Zach Etheridge decides which corners and safeties play. Mm-hmm. You know, I think Harsin may micromanage his assistants, but he lets them manage who gets in the game.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. But this recruiting class, I think, is going to end very well. May not be a top 10 class this year, but
as long as we get in the top 20, I'm happy.
Yeah, like we did last year. It was he pulled Dylan Brooks away from Tennessee after they wasn't going to slide him the paper no more. And
yeah, they weren't giving him the Happy Meals.
Nope. But I think that's stupid anyway. They should get paid anyway. But that's just my opinion. Whatever.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah. But I like what we're seeing. I like that we're going after the big guys. We're not just settling for the smaller recruits.
Yeah.
I'm loving what I'm seeing. Going heavy offensive line because, dang it, we need it.
We need it, yes.
Yeah. But, you got anything else?
No. Love you. Like, subscribe.
We're almost at 470. You know, we're growing like crazy. We haven't grown this much since last year when the coaching search. So that's awesome. You know, we got a lot of haters and a lot of UGA fans are classless, but you know, we had some good UGA fans.
Oh man, they ain't classless, man. It's all in good fun. I don't take none of that stuff seriously. I love it. You know, I got my dig in on them. They ain't won shit since 1980.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I was a baby.
Yeah. Dang, man. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Herschel Walker was still running.
Yep. Receivers lining up in track stands. But, you know, UGA fans, y'all got the win.
And y'all got the best team in the country. Now, maybe Mark Smart or Kirby Rick won't choke it away at the end.
He will. Of course he will. It's Kirby. He's gonna choke. He's never gonna be able to beat Saban. And Saban ain't going anywhere anytime soon, sadly.
No.
That's why we had to bring in Harsin. You know, he's hard-nosed dude.
Yep.
And we're gonna kick their ass this year, hopefully.
Hopefully.
But if you like the video, hit the like button. Please subscribe. We're over halfway to 1,000. We're growing, and one of these days we'll be the biggest Auburn YouTube channel on YouTube.
Hopefully we will.
Yeah.
Love y'all. War Damn Eagle.
Warrior. Selena, go!
Oh.
Stop!